Welcome back, everybody, to more Lord of the Rings Online. Isn't it hilarious just how out of place Nona looks here in Lothlorien? Look at her, she's got like her war paint on, and the back is just like elegant elven architecture. Beautiful lights at night, the canopy, the trees, the trunks, and then Nona and her war paint. Anyways, I just thought that was funny. Let's get back into this. In the last episode, I was making preparations to sail down the Anduin, and I think we're ready to depart.
This land of elves is a long way from Enidwaith, a long way from my people.
I am grateful for the healing arts of Galadriel and her people, and for the lady's willingness for me to see her in the city. But there is something strange about this place, and I must tell you the truth. It is no place for me. I want my feet upon the ground and my foes in front of me. This land of the elves is a long way from Enidwaith, a long way from my people. I am ready to depart, Kippen. Perhaps things will feel more familiar to me as we journey south along the river. So this brings us immediately to Haldarith, here in the Great River.
I lent my favorite bow to Fimloth, and now she has lost it.
I am not pleased about this, Kippen. I lent Fimloth my favorite bow to use while I remained in Lothlorien, and now she has lost it. Gordon lowers his voice and turns to his apologetic friend. No, Fimloth, I am not upset. If those orcs were as numerous as you report, you were right to flee. A bow is a bow, and the lives of my friends come first. I will search the woods of Thinglad for the orc that picked it up as you escaped. Are you of mind to join me in the hunt, Kippen? Your Dunlending friend has already agreed to fight the orcs with me as well. Perhaps we can make a game of it. The first of us to find my lost bow will be the victor. But I shall be the happiest of all to have the bow back in my hands. Alright. Oh man, you know what? I forgot to... I was gonna make like a little notepad file of all the quests that I missed along the way, so that I could start working on some of them as I'm doing this epic, but I forgot to do that, so maybe I'll start that in the next episode, because I do think there are some that I missed around here. But anyways, I'll just come back to it, I guess. Let me just go kill some orcs for now. Trying to remember where there's a good concentration of them here. I don't know if I remember. Oh, and I also forgot to clear out my inventory. Oh man, what am I doing? I'm completely unprepared for this episode. Completely unprepared. That's alright, we're gonna be okay. See, I feel like there's an item here that will start a quest, but maybe not. Let me keep looking for some orcs. Looks like they're pretty sparse. Really only 1 of 6 so far. No other orcs, huh? There we go, there's a little camp down there. There should be plenty to go around. Alright, let me keep going. There's only like 3 orcs in that camp? Are you kidding me? There's another one back there. Let me head that way. And one more. Okay, let's go turn this in. Might clear my inventory too. I could probably turn some of these items into the task board and complete my 7 daily tasks. Again, I'm getting close to the deed. I think it's like 200 and you get a pretty cool cloak with a bee in it. I should say on it. That lag is real. Oh my
You
goodness.
did not find the bow. Nona and I did not either.
The orcs that seized it must have already left this area. Pity. This spare bow does not fire as accurately as my other did. I am still a deadly shot, Kip, and don't worry on that score. Did you know how dangerous Nona is in combat? I did not think the Dunlendings were more than barbaric hill-dwelling men, but she is a deadly warrior indeed. I understand her, and I underestimated her and will not do so again. If we are surprised by orcs as we journey further along the Anduin, I will be glad to have her along.
Whatever orc took the bow must have fled the area.
You did not find Cúrdan's bow? We didn't either. He seemed surprised, but I was not. Whatever orc took the bow must have known an elf would come looking for it and fled the area. This orc is lucky it did, for its hunters number 3, Hobbit, Ukluth, and Elf. Fight alone could have saved it. I am sorry. Flight alone could have saved it. I am sorry. Cúrdan does not have his favorite bow, but I still enjoy the hunt. Do you think you can humor me on one count, Kippen? I understand we must hurry, but this should not take long.
Let us take a detour to Stangard, so I can thank Horn.
When we were last in this region, I was wounded in the swamp, and you brought me to the nearby outpost of the Horse Lords. I was a wounded enemy to everyone there save one, the Rohirrim man named Horn. He spoke on my behalf, and when you suggested that I be taken to the Elfwoods for healing, you interrupt Nona at this point and tell her that it was actually Horn's idea. A confused look crosses her face. Really? Well, that is one more thing for which I should thank him, and that is what I want, Kip, in a brief detour to the outpost of Stangard, so I can give him my thanks. Perhaps you can have him meet me there. Or meet me here. I do not think I would welcome once again I do not think I would be welcome once again within their walls. Why am I struggling with the reading today? I'm sorry about that. Okay. So I need to go to Stangard, but you know what? What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna take a quick little break and I'll edit all this, but I'm gonna go empty my inventory and look at some of the quests I have to do here in the area, so I'll be right back. Actually, before I clean up the inventory, let me turn in my 7 daily tasks. I already picked up ones that I can turn in, but I just wanted to be able to do that on camera here, so just want to do all 7 of these. And it looks like I finally finished the deed. There it goes. Deed complete. What is this? Oh no, this was the reputation deed. Dang it, because you do get reputation for turning these into... I thought I finished a deed where you have to do 200 tasks. What is this? Universal optional crafting ingredient. I wonder why I got that. Oh, I had a quest to complete tasks, didn't I? I had a quest to complete 10 tasks. That's weird. Okay, one more. Perfect. I'm very curious as to how many more I need to do. I really thought I was like right there. I wonder if it's wonder where I find this. Busy Bee, there you go. It's 300 actually, and I'm at 298 out of 300. So next time I do a couple of tasks, I'll finally complete that deed. But the cloak is really cool. Got the bead. The only thing I don't like on it is the hood. I don't like the hooded cloaks, but if I could have this cloak without the hood, I would definitely wear it. That's a sick cloak, my friends. I like it. Well, anyways, now that I completed the tasks I can do today, I am going to go ahead and I guess I'll sell stuff and go compile the quests I need to do here real quick. Alright everybody, so before we head on over to Stangard to continue the epic storyline, let me pick up some quests that I missed along the way here in the Great River. So I'm going to begin by going all the way over this way. There's going to be a named enemy that's going to drop an item. which will start a quest. Old Heart. This guy right here. I don't know how I missed this area. It's got like a nice elven statue here, but anyways, let me destroy Old Heart. There we go. And then you do get the quest item, which is his giant antlers. Old Heart, a vicious and ancient-looking buck of Thingolad, attacked you quite violently. You took his antlers as a trophy after winning this clash of horn and sword. So let me go turn that in. I actually missed quite a lot of quests here in the Great River. I'm hoping to get to all of them in this episode. We'll just see how timing allows for it.
What brings you to Lothlorien?
Poor Old Heart met his match at last. Old Heart was once a beautiful creature, but he grew cruel and hard with time, heeding the whispers of evil in the earth and not the gentle goodness of Lorien. All creatures must die, and it was this time. But I will endeavor to remember him as the majestic beauty he once was. Very cool. So next up, where am I going? I can actually go to Stangard now. So let me
What do you need?
swift travel over there. I am not, however, going to continue the epic for right now. I'm just swift traveling over here. So I'll talk with this guy a little bit later. For now, I do have more quests to do. Over at the Fetid Caves. I've ridden past it several times, but there is an item there that starts another quest. Let me see. Yeah, I'm headed in general in the right direction here. The Fetid Caves, here we go. So let me start spamming my delete key. There it is, pile of remains. That's what I'm looking for. This pile of gnawed, discarded remains could not have been anything, possibly even a person at one point. Could have been anything. You should examine the food remains of the vicious hounds to see if any men of Stangard or innocent passerby fell victim to the evil dogs. So, looks like I have to examine a bunch of remains here. Not that hound corpse. This likely seems the remain of a person. Not good. This was an animal of some sort. This is likely remains of a person. So grisly, man. This was an animal of some sort. Likely the remains of a person. Another person. This is the one that started the quest, I guess. Let's see if I can find some bones here. Or that one started the quest too, maybe? I don't know. Let me get on my horse. Let's try to make this a little quicker. There's one up here. Nope, that was just a shadow. Really, I can't find any. Let me look at the map. Maybe it points me somewhere. Nope. Oh, wait a minute. I was done already. That's why. Sorry about that, guys. Here I am looking for bones, and I was finished. I feel extremely stupid. That is silly. Now I'm stuck over here. Let me see if I can climb. Looks too steep. Of course it is. Am I really gonna go all the way around? Oh my god, this is a disaster. Alright, we're back on track. We are back on track. I actually don't know if I'll be able to finish all the quests in this episode. There's a couple of instances, actually. Even though they're solo instances, you know, usually those take a little longer.
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
It is shocking that things have gotten so bad as this. Rohirrim men, warriors, outnumbered by wild slavering dogs and falling prey to naught but filthy beasts in the plains. At least you have thinned the pack somewhat, friend. Your work is deeply appreciated. Okay, done with that. So actually, there were a few items I had in my inventory that starts quests, and I didn't even realize it. One of them is this Relic of Dunlend. This Relic of Dunlend was lost in the field of Celebrant when the ancestor of the Rohirrim came to the aid of Gondor against the forces of the Easterlings and Dunlendings. This relic is clearly of Dunlending make, not so of the Rohirrim. Perhaps it may still be of interest to someone in Akulf's camp in the Rush Corps. And then also the Medallion of the Blue Caste. This medallion represents Blue Caste, a cult of sorcerers out of the east. This blue token that you found upon the Kundalar sorcerers bears writing that you cannot comprehend. Perhaps someone in Etherberg, the waypoint of the Rohirrim border guard in the Brownlands, may know something of it. So I will be heading over that way. However, I think that there's other things I can do in the meantime. I think over here. No, more like over here. The Teeming Nest. There's gonna be a quest there. Again, from defeating an enemy, which drops an item, which starts a quest that I supposedly missed along the way, but I'm gonna start that now. Let me actually get rid of this epic from my tracker, because I'm not gonna be getting back to it for a while. What was that sound? It was weird. Maybe it was lagged sound. So this is the Teeming Nest, and I'm looking for that big boy right there. The big purple nasty looking one. The ancient rockworm. And for me, it has dropped this item here, the Terrible Fang. You found this broken off giant fang as a reminder of the great battle you did with the ancient rockworm. You should bring this trophy to Sabert to show him how large the worms were beginning to grow in the teeming nests. So this is in Stangard again. Let me ride all the way over there. I'll probably fast forward this trip to Stangard.
brings you to these lands?
Sabert gives a long whistle as you hand him the fang of the ancient rockworm. That is a fine trophy, Kippen. You must have had quite a fight on your hands as you wrestled with this one. It is lucky this tooth did not pierce your armor before you broke it loose from its owner. Okay, very good. So now I can swift travel. Oh, man. Let me show the map here. Where am I? I'm in the Great River. Okay. I am headed to the Rushgore. Okay, yes, so let me swift travel over there.
Greetings, friend of the Rohirrim.
Do a few more quests. All right.
What brings you to these lands?
What? Why should I care? Wait, I have an idea. But I will require more of these relics. Return to Atberg and seek more, Kippen.
Our success depends upon our strength.
So this is
Aid
a
us?
repeatable quest I've already done, so that's not what I'm looking for here. So let me go grab some relics. You're gonna be all inside this camp here. In Atberg. Really? Maybe they don't drop them. Maybe I need to go get them at the top. No, there you go. Got one. Let me come up here, though. They're more concentrated up here. Still need 4 relics. They're not dropping at a very high rate, unfortunately. Guys like hiding in the shadows over here. I'm surprised these quest items were lingering in my inventory and I didn't have the quest, because usually if you grab a quest item, you know, you get that little pop-up here in the corner that you have a quest item in your inventory. But those didn't really give me that, which is interesting. Let me go turn this in, though, finally. Oh, wait a minute. That was taking me the opposite way that I need to be going. That was taking me to the other quest. Let me go back that way. But really, I do have another quest I need to do, so before I head back over there, let me actually come over here. If you remember that queen, that great big queen, I have to kill her again, guys, because they did it as 2 quests. So you have the Queen of Queens quest, and then you have the Queen of Queens repeatable. They're listed separately, and since this is a 100% playthrough, I'm gonna do both of them, even though it's mildly repetitive, I guess. Some of you may find me crazy for doing this, but I can't break a promise. I said 100%, right? 100% means 100% every unique quest. So that being said, let me go to the large nest. So it is a repeatable quest that I have never completed, because I completed just Queen of Queens, but I have not completed Queen of Queens repeatable. Aha. This nest shows signs of much recent activity. It looks as though the insects have bred another queen already. Disturbing it might produce the queen itself. So let's travel. As you prod at the nest, producing some unexpected results.
While dealing with the marsh insects of the Rushgore on behalf of the stranded woodman, you discover the nest of their queen. A discovery that yields unpleasant results.
So you may remember that this quest does take a while, because, you know, you have to fight off all these little larvae, and then it just takes a while. Let's blast all of them. Kill them all, kill them all. There are more coming. And more still. Here we go. We're up to the warriors already. They slowly attack one at a time. There's no point running up to them, because they're green, as you can see. They'll run up to you when they're ready to fight. Come on now. Come on. Another one over here. That lag is going crazy. Come on. Come on. Don't make me wait forever. Just attack. I think this is the last one. There he goes. Queen should be coming out. There she is. Nice. And there we go. Defeated the Queen of Queens and her brood. You prodded the nest, but nothing happens. Okay. Done with that. And perfect.
What can I do for you?
Indeed. You have fought and slain a mighty queen among the insect brood. This brings me great relief, though I know it is but a matter of time before they breed another. Thank you. Alright, so it's official. We've done both versions of that Queen of Queens quest. Now let me go turn in those relics.
Will you aid the horse lords?
Aye, these will do. They will do just fine.
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
So it does lead into another quest called Herding Pride, which is another one I missed, obviously. I'm nearly done with these. This is perfect. A Dunlending has been seen among the Easterlings at their scout camp to the east. Take these to him and tell him that they are returned courtesy of the Rittermark. I am sure he will reciprocate in kind. It's kind of a weird plan. He's trying to foil our enemies against each other. Maybe it could work, who knows. quite far away. That's not too bad, actually.
How can I be of service?
Dunlending? Nay. The man you seek is among those who call themselves the Kundalar to the south. You have much to say on the Kundalar, if you will stay to speak with me. These are not Dunlendings nor Easterlings. So that was a bit of a vector quest, it looks like. Well, not really. It still says for me to find the representative. Let me go south. Looks like he's gonna be in that camp there. That is definitely a Dunlending.
What have we to say to each other, Devodiad?
What is this? This is an outrage. These tokens once bore the visages of our people's greatest heroes, but they have been defaced. You tell the Fergoil that if they want war, it will come to them soon enough. Now be gone before I have you slain. Okay. So let me go back. All the way. So I guess completing these quests are going to take a little longer than I thought, because I still have several of them to do. Them being the ones I missed along the way.
What brings you to these lands?
You dare speak to me of honor? By your own admission, you consorted with the Dunlending dogs while journeying through their land. Be gone with you. I have no more words to waste on you. What? Kind of confused. But okay. So you kind of lose a little reputation from that quest, which is fairly interesting, I suppose. Okay, so now I need to go to the Brownlands, and I guess I can do a swift travel. Let's do that.
Welcome, my friend.
Alright, so the blue case, let me go continue that quest.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Hail, Warden, what have you here? This medallion is of Easterling make, to be sure, but I am not sure what it portends. You say that you found this upon a sorceress? Most likely, then, it is a sign of their order. Okay. So that will open up these two quests.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
So, Kippen, that medallion you found turns out to be an insignia for their order, which they call the Blue Caste. However, our scouts have reported seeing other medallions that are similar, but not exactly the same. Would you go forth and find some of these medallions? Undoubtedly, they will find them upon the persons of the Kundalar sorcerers.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
So, Kippen, that medallion you found turns out to be an insignia of their order, which they call the Blue Caste. However, our scouts have reported seeing other medallions that are similar, but not exactly the same. Would you go forth and find some of these medallions? Undoubtedly, they will be found upon the persons of the Kundalar sorcerers. So there are two different types of sorcerers, and they will drop some of the medallions, obviously. So let me see something here. I think there's actually another quest over that way that I missed, so let me head over towards that way. If you remember, I did go inside of a cave and kill one of the leaders. There was a bunch of treasures in there. Well, there was another item in there that I missed that starts a quest. I think these sorcerers are the ones that are supposed to be dropping the medallions, but maybe the drop rate is a little low. Maybe. Because I am not getting any of the drops I need as of right now. Okay, let me go this way. Question is, where was that cave? There we go, finally got one medallion. I think it's a little further north. It's inside the camp, I think. It is here in Hellstore. If I see any sorcerers, I will try to kill them, but it doesn't look like there's any in here. Alright, let me go in here. Now, you know what's frustrating? Apparently this item is right by all those treasures, and I could have sworn that I looked fairly closely because I felt like something should be there, but I guess even looking I missed it. It should be here somewhere. There it is. Statue of the horse and rider. Anyways, let me go ahead and interact with that. Acquiring this statue of the horse and rider will bind it to you permanently. Do you wish to continue? Of course. Oh no, what is this? Ring of the Falcon has been unequipped, as you no longer meet the requirements. I need kindred with the men of Dunland. Did I lose Oh, I lost reputation with the men of Dunland for that quest? Oh no. So I need to go back and get reputation with them. Oh, that's silly. Okay. Well, anyways. This golden statue of a horse and rider bears a strong resemblance to the Rohirrim. Ciola will almost certainly wish to see it. Dang it, so I gotta go probably do a repeatable quest back in Dunland to get that reputation back. Because now I can't use my ring. My ring is unequipped. Glad I realized that. Okay. Now what am I doing? I think I am... Let me get out of here. Let me kill some more sorcerers. I might run this episode a little long so I can try and keep everything somewhat organized. Getting my medallions here. So I need to go all the way over to the troll caves. If you remember that big troll cave that I got lost in, there was an item there too that I missed. Get on my horse. I think it's... yeah, the stone hole. All the way over there. And I will try to be killing some sorcerers if I see them along the way. Though I'm not seeing many. There's one right there. That is a berserker. Not interested. Alright, back in the troll hole. Love that music. Okay, so it's right by where I killed that big boss troll that I should be heading. This time I won't make the mistake of going all the way around on my way out. I'll just take the exit. Okay, so it should be here. There you go. Broken weapon of the second age. That's what I'm looking for, but this guy has aggroed on me, so I'm gonna have to kill him. There we go. Let me grab this weapon here. Acquiring the broken weapon of the second age will bind it to you permanently. Do you wish to continue? Not sure what that's all about. This weapon was clearly crafted during the second age, but it has been broken and ruined. Nevertheless, it shines with great beauty. Perhaps in the forges of Elrond Helfelven, it might be reforged. So that's right, I have to bring this all the way back to Elrond. And I think that's what I'll do at the end of this episode. Let me finish up some of the other quests around here. And then at the end of this episode, we'll just finish up in Rivendell. And then that way I can just start back up in this area for the next episode. So. And I'm thinking that before the next episode, I'm also going to stop by Dunland and do a quick reputation quest so I can get back to Kindred so I can re-equip my ring. That's going to be important. But I may do that off screen. I don't really see the point of recording me doing a repeatable quest that I already did that's completely out of context with the rest of the season. So I'll probably just do that off screen between this episode and the next. Okay, let me start making my way back west. And I will kill more sorcerers along the way. Looks like I need at least 7 more. It's not too bad. There's a lot of berserkers and captains and archers, but not too many of the sorcerers. So the ones that say Brotherhood of the Mind, they count for the Brotherhood of the Mind, obviously. The Brotherhood of the Spirit are the sorcerers that don't have a caption with them. Like that guy. He doesn't have a caption, so he dropped the other one. See, so I got a blue medallion of the mind. And then this one, since he doesn't have a caption, he'll drop one of spirits. So that way, once I collect all the ones of the mind, I can basically stop attacking those and just focus my fire on the right enemy. I always get so antsy when we get to this point in the season where we're almost done because I get so excited about the next season. We're finally going into Rohan. I'm very much looking forward to that. I've been looking forward to that milestone for a very long time. I always thought that Rohan was the next big milestone after the Mines of Moria, so when I first started the series, one of the big milestones was getting to Moria. I thought that if I could get there, that was a big accomplishment, and then after I finished that majestic, glorious, long season in Moria, I thought that the next milestone was getting to Rohan. So we're certainly fairly close now. Very, very close. And you guys are spoiled because for you, it's not that much more time. You know, I finish up these episodes and next thing you know, the Rohan season's already up. But for me, when we're at the end of the season like this, it means that I have a lot of work ahead of me. Because I have to go update my spreadsheet, I have to update the website, I have to take care of all of that, I have to go do all the deeds, I have to record a deed episode, and I have to edit that episode. So whenever we're at the end of a season like this, it means that there's a lot of work for me. It's not just finish up one episode and ride gloriously into Rohan. It's a lot of work I need to do before I can do that. So I already have all the ones of the mind, so I don't need to kill this guy. I just need to kill the sorcerers without the little caption. Yeah, you guys are super spoiled. There is no work for you to do between the end of this season and the first episode of the next one. It's just like a nice little continuation. But for me, I gotta climb a massive wall before I can get from one season to the next. This should be the last one here. There we go. Very good. Now, there is also a quest that I missed in the Limelight Gorge. If you remember, there were some elf ruins scattered all about, and I basically said, I'm just going to ignore these for now because they're part of a deed. So I always do the deeds at the last episode of the season, where I show all the deeds together. However, one of the quests that I missed, you actually have to complete that deed. Once you complete the deed to find all the ruins, then a quest opens up. So I'm trying to decide what I want to do with that. If I want to tack it on in the season finale, or if I just want to do that real quick and then show the ruins again for the deed episode. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Either way, I'll figure it out.
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
These medallions name the sorcerers you defeated as members of the Brotherhood of the Mind. I dare say that the blue caste must be fractured in their disciples. In their disciplines. Perhaps if there were other factions, we may put them at odds with one another.
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
These medallion name the sorcerers you defeated as members of the Brotherhood of the Spirits. I dare say the blue caste must be fractured in their disciplines. Perhaps if there are other factions, we may put them at odds with one another.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
What have you found there? What? I cannot believe this. This statue was made by the Smiths of Gondor and given to Earl the Young in honor of the aid he gave on the field of Celebrant. It has long been an heirloom of the Erlingus. How did this come to be in the hands of those brigands? Ah, that I think I can answer well enough. Grima Wormtongue, no doubt. He probably gave it to Halfhawk as a reward for betraying us all. Okay, so you may see that another quest opened up here. And I will do that, but not yet. I will do that in the next episode. For now, let me head to Rivendell. If I can find my swift travel here. Come on. There we go. And then we'll go finish up this episode in Rivendell. I always love coming back here. Such a nostalgic region, and it's such a hub for such important events in the game, for such important quests in the game. So it's always very nice to return to Rivendell every once in a while. I remember way back in the day when the game first came out, 2007-ish, 2008, when I first made it to Rivendell. I was so excited. It was a good time. It was really cool coming here for the first time. My god, 2007 is when I started playing this game. That is so long ago, guys. That is 13 years ago. I remember even before the game came out, I was following it. When it was first announced, it was supposed to be Middle-earth Online, and I had been following the news on it for however long that was, and then finally they launched the closed beta for this game, which I was a part of. you can only level up to level 15 and have access to the first few areas of the game up to Breeland. Anyways, that's just me reminiscing. Let's just get on with the quest, huh?
Hope is not in vain.
Alas, this was once a token of great power, but even here this weapon is beyond repair. However, it was not a loss for you to come here, for there are relics that may be taken from it, which may prove useful for you in the future. The remaining shards shall be put in a place of honor. Very good. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for this episode. In the next one, I will meet you back at the Great River, and we will continue doing some of the quests there. And then finally, we will continue with the epic storyline, maybe? See you then. Alright guys, I'm just going to fast forward this at the end of the episode. That's just me doing the Defense of Galtrev quest here. That way I can get my reputation back with the Men of Dunland, so I can wear my gear again and be kindred again. So, let's go.
Greetings. Will you remain here long?